Good evening. I, Sudhadera, member of the Board of Governors of Sir Sanford Fleming College, declare this 2026 convocation officially open.
Thank you, Magwan Snake, for that powerful and grounding drumming performance. And thank you, Sudhadera, from our Board of Governors, for formally opening today's ceremony. Hello, bonjour, ani, g'day, and kia ora. Welcome to Fleming College's 2026 Convocation celebration. My name is Nick Stone, and I'm the Associate Vice President Health here at Fleming, and I have the honour of serving as your Master of Ceremonies and Sergeant-at-Arms for today's celebration. I'll begin by acknowledging that we are gathered here today on the traditional territory of the Mississauga Anishinaabe, people of the North Shore of Lake Ontario and its tributaries. Fleming College campus locations are covered by 18 different treaties and agreements that the Mississauga Anishinaabe participated in from 1781 to 1923. Fleming College has settled on this land and recognises that the region is now home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we also recognise how important it is to respect the voices and history of Indigenous communities. We are grateful to work, live, learn, and play in this land, and we will continue to nurture authentic and reciprocal relationships. At this time, I invite everyone to please be seated. In addition to being live here at the Peterborough Memorial Centre, we are also broadcasting on YouTube via live stream to the loved ones who couldn't be with us in person here today. I do not envy whoever is handling the closed captioning today in trying to decipher my New Zealand accent. If something seems off, I did not say what the closed captioning thought I said. Yes, as some of you think to yourselves, I knew it. I am indeed from New Zealand, not Australia. And if you have ever been mistaken for American and not Canadian, you'll know exactly how us poor Kiwis feel about that common misconception. Convocation is a day of celebration, and one of my absolute favorite days of the year. Today we are celebrating you, our students. This is not only about celebrating your academic achievements, but also your perseverance, your hard work, all of those late nights, early mornings, those difficult labs, and those exam weeks when your bloodstream was approximately 80% Tim Hortons coffee. You made it. Can you believe it? Some of you are the first in your family to cross this stage. Some of you have balanced jobs, kids, or life's unexpected curveballs. Regardless, all of you have earned the right to feel deeply proud. And to the parents, partners, children, grandparents, friends, and supporters here today, today is to celebrate you as well, because no one crosses this stage entirely alone. I'd like to welcome our esteemed stage party, comprised of Fleming College leadership and representation from our Board of Governors and distinguished alumni. Everyone on the stage behind me has played a role in your success and in the success of Fleming College. They have helped position Fleming as an academic leader and a community cornerstone. And today, they're enduring these really bright lights and these really hot gowns on your behalf. Please welcome Bailey Robinson, Registrar. Lisa Fenn, Dean, School of Business and Information Technology and School of Trades and Technology. Dr. Nat Leach, Dean, School of General Arts and Science and Academic Quality. Laurie Blunden, Dean, School of Environmental Sciences and Natural Resource Sciences. Laura Gunning, Associate Vice President, Academic and Enrollment Services. Dr. Teresa Knott, Interim President. Sudha Dada, Member of the Fleming College Board of Governors. Dr. Joanne Spicer, Associate Vice President, Student Experience. Rashmi Gupta, Academic Chair, School of Environmental and Natural Resource Sciences. Emily Root, Academic Chair, School of General Arts and Sciences. Erin Lynch, Senior Operations and Program Manager, Halliburton School of Art and Design. You can sit down now. Today's graduates bring together three very different paths. Some of you came to study across disciplines, building the critical thinking, communication, and curiosity that opens doors in every field. Some came to study, protect, and better understand the natural world. Some came to create, design, and imagine something new. And while those paths may look different, they share something important. Each begins with the curiosity, and each leaves Fleming ready to make a meaningful mark. It is not every convocation ceremony where the same graduating class could analyze the moment, design something beautiful to market, either sustainably plant a tree or demolish something in the very same, or hopefully not on the same day. To our general arts and sciences graduates, your Fleming journey has been about possibility. You have strengthened your skills, explored new directions, and proven that finding your path is not the same as standing still. In fact, it is often the most important and courageous step a student can take. To our School of Environmental and Natural Resource Science graduates, you have learned that a classroom can be a forest, a wetland, a shoreline, a lab, a hatchery, a drilling site, or a day in the field when the weather is clearly trying to make a point. You leave here with the knowledge and responsibility to understand, protect, and care for the natural world we all depend on. And to our Halliburton School of Art and Design graduates, you have spent your time doing something brave, making ideas visible. Whether through art, design, craft, media, heritage, or studio practice, you have shown us that creativity is not decoration. It is problem solving, storytelling, imagination, and courage. Some of you left class with notes. Some of you left class with mud on your boots. Some of you left with sketchbooks, portfolios, prototypes, or projects that somehow made their way home with you. But all of you leave here with something powerful, the ability to see the world differently and to help others see it differently too. That is the beauty of this graduating class. It reminds us that the future needs many kinds of intelligence: analytical, practical, environmental, creative, and deeply human. At Fleming, we're proud to prepare students with hands-on learning and real-world experience. But what truly sets us apart is our people, the passion of our students, and the commitment of our faculty. Today, you leave here not only as graduates, but as pathfinders, stewards, makers, thinkers, and creators. You leave ready to ask better questions, care for the world around you, and build something meaningful with what you have learned. On that note, just a few quick housekeeping items. Please silence your phones if you haven't done so already. Feel free to take as many photos as you like. Just be mindful and courteous to the others around you trying to do the same. Exits and washrooms are down at the back. And lastly, I would ask that you all stay seated until graduates have been conferred. Now, I would like to welcome back to the podium Board Member Sudha Dada for remarks on behalf of our Board of Governors. In addition to being a managing partner and co-founder of a management consulting firm, Sudha volunteers his time and expertise to help guide the college. And a fun fact, Sudha's passion for Convocation is so strong that he holds the record for the most Convocation ceremonies attended by a current board member. Please welcome Sudha.
Today, we are here to celebrate a remarkable milestone. This is a day to honor the achievements of our graduates, to recognize the hard work, the commitment, and perseverance that brought you to this moment. On behalf of the Board of Governors, I want to extend our congratulations to each of you. We also recognize the families, friends, faculty, and staff and supporters who have encouraged you along the way and who share in today's celebration. Graduates, today marks both the culmination of your academic journey and the beginning of an exciting new chapter. We wish you every success as you move forward. Congratulations to all of you, our graduating students. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to introduce our interim president, Dr. Teresa Knott. Throughout her career, Dr. Knott has devoted her career to education, leadership, and inspiring others through more than 25 years of post-secondary leadership experience in Canada and the United States. Dr. Knott has held executive and senior academic roles at Humber College, Niagara College, California State University, Northridge, and Trocaire College in New York before joining Fleming in 2023. She brings extensive experience in academic administration across both public and private university and college environments. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Knott to the podium for her opening remarks.
Good evening. Today we are here to celebrate the outstanding achievements of Fleming College's graduating students. It is an honor to share this important moment with you and with the families, friends, faculty, and staff and supporters who helped make this day possible. Graduates, today marks a threshold, a moment between all that brought you here and all that lies ahead. Your time at Fleming has been shaped by learning, hard work, growth, and discovery. It has asked you to meet challenges, build confidence, and imagine new possibilities for your future. Today is a celebration of that achievement and of the dedication and perseverance it took to reach this stage. Take a moment today to truly recognize this milestone. Be proud not only of the credential you've earned, but of the journey that brought you here. The long days, the skills developed, the relationships built, and the many moments when you chose to keep going. At Fleming, we know that success is rarely achieved alone. It is shaped by community. That community exists across our campuses in Peterborough, Lindsay, and Halliburton. And it also exists in the people who stood beside you throughout your time here, classmates, instructors, mentors, friends, family members, and supporters. Today, we recognize and thank them for the role they have played in your success. Graduates, as you cross this threshold, you carry Fleming with you. You leave with knowledge, practical skills, confidence, and experiences that will serve you in the next chapter of your lives. You are prepared to contribute to your professions, strengthen your communities, and help build a better future. This day is both a celebration and a beginning. It is a moment to honor what you have accomplished and to look ahead with optimism to the opportunities, challenges, and possibilities before you. On behalf of Fleming College, congratulations. We are proud of all that you have achieved, and we wish you every success in the journey ahead. Please join me in congratulating the graduating class of 2026.
Thank you, Dr. Knott. Next, of all the fish in the sea, and the lakes, and the rivers, and the streams, we found a Fleming alum. I would like to call to the podium Peter Carter, a Fleming alumni of the Fish and Wildlife Technology Program, to say a few words on behalf of our Fleming alumni in advancement.
Good evening. My name is Peter Carter, and I graduated with the class of 1998 in Fleming's Fish and Wildlife Technologist program. I'm honored to be here with you as both a proud Fleming alumnus and father of Adam, my son, who's a Fish and Wildlife Technician graduating today. My natural resources career path began with a dream to one day drive a green truck with the words Ministry of Natural Resources on the side. And after graduating from Fleming, obtaining an environmental science degree from Trent University, and building valuable work experience and relationships at the Ontario Federation of Anglers and Hunters, I finally achieved that goal by signing my first M&R contract. Fast forward 23 years or so, and I'm now a senior manager with a ministry's science and research branch, which is a great place to work. And while the green ministry trucks are long gone, I'm still enjoying my natural resource management journey. And I can proudly say that Fleming School of Environmental and Natural Resources paved the pathway for my career, providing me with important technical skills and experiences, a professional network, and a lifelong personal friendships. And I hope it provides the same solid base for you. So it's with great pleasure and excitement that I extend our sincere congratulations to you, the Fleming College graduating class of 2026. It's also my honor to be the first person to officially welcome you into the Fleming alumni community. Once you accept your diploma or certificate, you will receive an alumni pin in recognition of your accomplishments and your lifelong place in our community. I hope you will wear this pin with pride as you join a network of more than 100,000 Fleming alumni who are here in the Peterborough and Kawarthas region, across Canada, and around the world. I encourage you to make the most of this network. As you begin your careers, seek out other Fleming alumni from across the decades for advice, introductions, or mentorship, even if they're your dad, Adam. Stay in touch with the faculty and fellow students who've come to mean so much to you. When you do so, your Fleming experience doesn't end when you graduate. It's something that can continue throughout your careers and your lives. Convocation marks an important achievement. As you depart from Fleming, we hope that you take with you those valuable skills, experiences, and relationships you've built, and that you make a mark on your chosen field, helping to build better communities and a better world. And finally, I'd like to wish all of you success in pursuing whatever your green truck dreams may be, and I hope you enjoy the ride. Congratulations, class of 2026.
It's now time for your valedictorian to speak on behalf of the graduating class. They've been a student, a leader, a mentor, and a friend. And today they become the voice for this incredible graduating class. It is now my pleasure to introduce Program Coordinator of the Conservation Biology Program, Tom Luloff, who will introduce this year's valedictorian.
Good evening, and yes, these lights are very bright. It is with great enthusiasm that I recognize Amber Carter today as our 2026 valedictorian. Amber is, quite simply, one of the strongest students I have encountered in my teaching career so far. She achieved a perfect 4.0 grade point average while maintaining an extraordinary level of excellence across all 29 courses in the conservation biology program. Remarkably, 5 of those courses were completed with a final grade of 100%. And her lowest grade across the entire program was, perhaps unsurprisingly, chemistry at a cool 93%. Indeed, congratulations, Amber. But numbers are only part of this story. Amber's success was never defined solely by grades. What truly set her apart was the way that she elevated the people and students, as well as the learning spaces around her. She brought warmth, humor, curiosity, and generosity into every classroom she entered. Amber has a quiet, wonderfully quirky sense of humor that quickly became infectious among her peers, helping create an environment where students felt both comfortable and connected. Amber contributed also to the teaching and learning process, both inside and outside the classroom. Perhaps my favorite memory of Amber comes from the night before the inaugural Bugs and Buds event, an engaging outreach initiative designed to connect the campus community with the joys of plants and invertebrates, unfortunately timed with the next day being a GIS exam. Now, many students, I'm sure, were asleep or perhaps frantically cramming, and Amber was indeed awake at 5 a.m. and had not slept, but not because she was worried about spatial data analysis, but because she was carefully preparing and putting the final touches on a cockroach racing track that was to be featured the next day. Who knew how competitive racing cockroaches was to be, and in fact, a great fundraising opportunity for next year, possibly. Amber's efforts captured attention, certainly lots of laughter, and curiosity from everybody involved. When I think of Amber, I see a graduate whose passion for learning extended far beyond assignments and exams. Someone who cared deeply about community, about education, and about creating experiences that brought people together through science, through humor, and through curiosity. Amber, it has truly been an honor to teach and learn with you over the last 2 years. And I can't wait to see where your next chapter will take you. And so, it is my absolute joy and pleasure for you to help me welcome Amber to the stage to deliver her 2026 valedictorian address.
Wow. Thank you so much for those kind words, Tom. I don't think anyone is meant to hear that many compliments in such quick succession, but I'm most appreciative. And good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be here celebrating with you today. Fyodor Dostoevsky once wrote, "Taking a new step, uttering a new word, is what people fear most." Comfort zones can be quite alluring, and new steps can seem daunting, but a disruption to the familiar can be just what we need. And I think coming to Fleming was exactly that kind of step for many of us. I've certainly had my fair share of firsts at Fleming, from orchestrating a cockroach race and working with parasitic worms, to meeting so many wonderful individuals, students and faculty alike. This experience has been an incredibly rewarding part of my journey that was once a big unknown. And if we take a peek around the room and think about what we have chosen to study, these aren't exactly predictable or comfortable paths. What drives us is genuine care and passion for the environment. While passion may not always come with lucrative pay, it does come with something far more meaningful. We all arrived here with different goals and reasons for attending Fleming. But what connects us is a shared interest in understanding and caring for the world around us. The other day, I was sitting on the porch with my dog, the sun was shining, and a beautiful deer strolled by us. And I thought, if not for this, then what? This is why we're all here. There's such beauty and intrigue in every organism, from the teeniest of springtails to the largest of whales. And we've been fortunate enough to learn from such passion-driven instructors. From Tom Luloff and his incredible passion for birds, minus the pelicans, to Tom Jenkins' liveliness bringing energy to communications class, and Tom Brooks' incredibly enriching tangents. I jotted down just about every word that wealth of knowledge spoke in our aquatic biodiversity labs. Had my papers looking like the Rosetta Stone by the end of class. Now, moving on from the Toms. We have Josh Feltham's love for reptiles and preparedness, instilling that 2 is 1 and 1 is none. Sean Shepard's enthusiasm for rocks, which goes well beyond the surface, as rocks do. Erin McGully inspiring us when she buzzes about bees. David Dixon's wit and his masters in snow, showing us just how cool this field can be, in more ways than one. And Braden Evans and his wonderful love for invertebrates, particularly the underappreciated ones. Shout out to the nematodes. And though I'd love to, I can't mention every staff member, but just know there's no shortage of amazing individuals here. To me, nothing matters more than this, the incredible life on our planet. Whether restoring a wetland, managing timber harvest, or extracting resources that we rely on, we all share a responsibility of mindfully interacting with our planet. And caring about the environment often extends to a willingness to act on its behalf. In our fields, and in life more broadly, decisions rarely come with perfect certainty. Cicero once said, "More is lost by indecision than wrong decision. Indecision is the thief of opportunity." Inaction is a luxury that we cannot afford, particularly in our field where indecision can mean worsening environmental conditions as problems compound faster than solutions are implemented. Yet, even a wrong decision is helpful in showing what doesn't work, allowing you to adapt your approach to better suit the need before you. Indecision, then, is just a stretch of lost time, and time is one resource that we can never recoup. So, we must put these fine Fleming thinking skills of ours to good use and do our best to make a positive impact however we can. And of course, none of us reach this point alone. I thank my friends, boyfriend, and my family, particularly my mom, for all of their amazing love and support. And to the Fleming faculty, with a special spotlight on our Con Bio trio of greatness, Tom Luloff, Erin McGully, and Braden Evans, thank you for sharing your knowledge and enthusiasm with us each day. I also must give a massive shout out and thank you to the unsung heroes of our programs, our wonderful technicians. You do so much heavy lifting behind the scenes to keep our labs organized and running smoothly. I must give a well-deserved shout out to our biocommons technician, Derek LaPlante, whose kind demeanor, Derek LaPlante, whose kind demeanor and radio-worthy voice are always a day brightener. And to the technicians vital to the success of the conservation biology program, Heather Broadbent and Kristen Thompson. We could not have done this without you. To the special people in your lives, I hope you're able to make your appreciation for them clear. It's easy to think great things about people, but sometimes these lovely things are never shared with the people who need to hear them most, and what an unfortunate thing that is. Don't hold back your love and praise. Share them freely whenever you can. And last, but most certainly not least, you. You are sitting here today because you showed up and put the effort in. Through adjustments to living in a new place, surrounded by new people, a disruptive ice storm, and busy exam weeks with some extra late nights, and all the other things we have going on that make life trickier. You found your way here, and you should be very proud of yourself. Now, as we stand and sit on the edge of our next big unknown and prepare to take that next step or utter a new word, we will do so with the confidence of everything that we've learned here at Fleming. I wish you all the very best in your future endeavors, and I so look forward to seeing where our passion takes us next. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Congratulations, Amber. What a great job there. We will now begin the formal conferral of our diploma and certificate credentials. I would like to call to the podium Dr. Teresa Knott, Interim President, and Bailey Robinson, Registrar, to begin the ceremony, and I will ask for all of the graduates to please rise.
Madam Interim President, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates here assembled and those not present have qualified in all respects for diplomas or certificates by successfully completing curricula offered by Sir Sandford Fleming College. The faculty have recommended that they be awarded diplomas or certificates in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Sir Sandford Fleming College, I do hereby confer on you your respective diploma or certificate with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Please be seated.
Graduates, at the direction of your marshals, please make your way to the stage to receive your credentials. As we wait for the graduates to approach the stage, I have a favor to ask of each of you. Students look forward to the time when they will cross the stage and hear their name articulated clearly and proudly, and we share that pride. We want each student to hear their name as they cross the stage, especially those who have waited so patiently for this opportunity. So I'm going to ask that you withhold your applause and your shouts of joy until I give you the signal to start clapping. So if I clap, you clap. And if I'm not clapping, please refrain. Our graduates have worked hard and in extraordinary circumstances, so we appreciate you giving them the opportunity to hear their name announced. Let's give them a warm round of applause to get them started. Until I call your name, and then when I do, you're going to go to the far side of the stage. Madam Interim President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Cultural Heritage Conservation and Management Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Amy Barron. Ambrosia Day. Isabel Enrile. Abby Koshka. Kess Murray. Adrian Ritchie. And those are the graduates of the Cultural Heritage Conservation and Management Program. Madam Interim President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Fiber Arts Program. Victoria Kyriakides, also graduating from the Jewelry Essentials Program. Andrea Lee. Go to the far side, please. Colleen Maloney. And those are the graduates of the Fiber Arts Program. Madam Interim President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Graphic Design Visual Communications Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Anita Matushevix. Babatunde Adegoroye. Haley Allen. Dash Adayan. Sidi Chavan. Last name? Nicholas Dedes. Lily Grant. Malik Cato. Austin Lane. Milton Pareja. Karma Potter. Nolan Runyons. And those are the graduates of the Graphic Design Visual Communications Program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Conservation Biology Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Tom Luloff. Luke Tremblay. And that is one of the graduates of the Conservation Biology Program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Museum Management and Curatorship Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Amy Barron. Sadie Bador. Far side, please. Kathleen Berthelot. Caroline Bulgarelli. Emma Clark. Oh, do you have a name card? Sorry. Emma? You're good. Emily Delzilio. Liam Gerard. Jacob Heyman. Ava Kelly, recipient of the E. John Chard Kawartha Branch of the United Empire Loyalists Award number 2. Evelyn Maver. Morgan McGee, recipient of the Culture and Heritage Board Award. Russell Muncaster. Leslie Tanty. Kayla Van Berlo. Andrew Vandenberg. Don't give him a folder until the next grads walk by. It helps. Gabinette Wolterton. How do I say it? Dunuo. And those are the graduates of the Museum Management and Curatorship Program. Madam Interim President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Advanced Water Systems Operations and Management Program. Purvi Kumara Chowdhury. Balabor Calvin. Peyton Gagnon, recipient of the President's Honor Roll. Navneet Kaur. Benita Gimire. And those are the graduates of the Advanced Water Systems Operations and Management Program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Aquaculture Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Josh Feltham. Paige Andrews. Tulsi Brambat. Abigail Bunn. Kayla Karkill. Hannah McDonnell. And those are the graduates of the Aquaculture Program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Arboriculture Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Brian Saxon. Brooklyn Bell Stroninsky. Cole Brabant. Elijah Castleman Smith. Tyrone Davidson. Peter Donia. Noel Inling. Clayton Gray-Donis. Alexander Hall Bullied. Hannah Johnson. Grace Elliott. Callum Kennedy. Parker Lynn. Joseph Mannery. Jacob Parsons. Liam Stratford. Zachary Sadler, recipient of the City of Kawartha Lakes Arboriculture Award. Crystal Tabak. And those are the graduates of the Arboriculture Program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Blasting Techniques Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Bill Smith. Ethan Brennan Sherwood. Mackenzie Dixon. Carson Ferguson. Jonathan Grieve Warlow. Cole Hugel. Angus Kelly. Tackett McQuarrie Nolasco. Thomas Polyak. What's your name? Tristan Trotman. Jackson Wells. And those are the graduates of the Blasting Techniques Program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Conservation Biology Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Tom Luloff. Daniela Acosta. Chloe Agar. Haley Armstrong. Logan Belanger. Hannah Bodwin. Amber Carter, President's Honor Roll recipient and your 2026 valedictorian. Hayden DeBarros. Chase DiSavino. JC Dubois. Emma Duncan. Presley Freeman. Zoe Jacopoulos, recipient of the Lloyd Main Prize Memorial Award. Kristen Groves. Chris Hardy. Emily Hall, also graduating from the Ecosystem Management Technician program. Whitney Lang. Vanessa Latin. Jacob Luciano. Sydney Miller. Jennifer Moon, recipient of the Bobcaygeon Horticultural Society Fearnley Smith Award. Finley Mulvaney. Eric Peck. Connor Rosa. Muhammad Sahin. Luke Scriver. Arlie Scroggins. Haley Smith. Daniel Sonneveld and Archer. Alicia Streska. Sebastian Whitehouse. Kate Wimbush. And those are the graduates of the Conservation Biology program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Conservation Biology program with Indigenous Perspectives designation, accompanied by their program coordinator, Tom Luloff. Cole Campbell. Allison Cullum. Alexandra Di Natale. Philip Dudinsky, recipient of the Employment Counselor alum. Emily Frost. Olivia Raspal. Olivia Rempel. Jackson Smith. Brittany Smith Kelso. And those are the graduates of the Conservation Biology program with Indigenous Perspectives designation. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Ecosystem Management Technician program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Josh Feltham. Cameron Amaral. Lawrence Bateman, recipient of the LAC Minerals Award. Michaela Gilbert. Graham Hamblin. Jamie Longworth. Nicole Nareen. Emma Newt. Samuel Pearson. Charlotte Reisiger. Connor Saucier. Alicia Sitzma. Zachary Marshall. Sarah Kennedy. And those are the graduates of the Ecosystem Management Technician program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Ecosystem Management Technician program with Indigenous Perspectives designation, accompanied by their program coordinator, Josh Feltham. Justin Ashwell. Hannah Marie Lawrence. George Oliver Moyer. Alexandria Saras Robinson. And those are the graduates of the Ecosystem Management Technician program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Environmental Technician program. Kristen Cooper. And that is the graduate of the Environmental Technician program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Environmental Technician program with Indigenous Perspectives designation. Tyler Bamra. And that is the graduate of the Environmental Technician program with Indigenous Perspectives designation. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Environmental Land Management Canadian Context Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Jeff Clark. Manpreet Kaur. Pavneet Kaur. Tanvinder Kaur. Kamal. Sumit Kumar. Manisha. Mohammed Mansouri. Minakshi. Sagar Nupane. Niazuddin Panwala. Prashantbhai Parmar. Dhruv Patel. Meeli Patel. Rudra Patel. Richa. Lovepreet Kaur. Ria. Simran. Manju Praveen. Joanna Sam. Gagandeep Singh. Jobanpreet Singh. Robin Singh. Satnam Singh. Sukhpreet Singh. Sukhvinder Singh. Thank you. Vikramjeet Singh. Suraj. Sri Lakshmi Shaji. Keshav Vishwanth, recipient of the President's Honor Royal and the Lloyd Main Prize Memorial Award. Amandeep. Anurada. Arti Chauhan. Krisha Kumari Chauhan. Arshdeep. Harsh Dantani. Jemima Dekwo. Lisa Davies. Joy Gajar. Anne Henry. Amandeep Kaur. Gurinder Kaur. Hosanpreet Kaur. Kamalpreet Kaur. Kirandeep Kaur. Nidhi Vegda. Swastika Shrestha. Bhaskar Shrestha. Akash Kumar Solanki. And those are the graduates of the Environmental Land Management Canadian Context Program. Madam Interim President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Fish and Wildlife Technician Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Keith Monroe. Brooklyn Allen. Kieran Babinger. Victoria Bosse. Isabel Broccoli. Haley Brown. Annabelle Cairns. Adam Carter. Emma Champagne. Zachary Chason. Aniela Chapka, recipient of the Ontario Federation of Anglers and Hunters Award. Soren Sirasa. Emma Clark. Anthony Colinardi. Sean Cole. Cooper Cook. Anna Vera. Taylor Crockford. Emma Cunnington. Xavier Dacour. Clayton Edwards. Carter Fisk. Adam Fitzpatrick. Megan Foster. Allison Gilligan. Ryan Goslin. Alyssa Grisdale. Brooklyn Young. Jack Grippa. Amber Gunn. Nash Henley. Liam Hood Hanlon. Hannah Hughes. Cameron Jacklin. Taylor Kirby. Lexis LaRue. Isaiah Labrosse Kenville. Gavin Lee. Nolan McMillan. Nadir Mankal. Davy Meisner. Sydney Mend Gibson. Itamar Morgulis. Carson Nixon. Brandon Noon. Zach Ostrander. Ethan Penfold. Mackenzie Peterson. Elizabeth Lynn Scott. Talon Philippi. Sarah Smith. Samuel Story, recipient of the Danny Fitzgerald Award. Alexander Skevington, recipient of the Danny Fitzgerald Award. Ava Moskaluk. Sean Thompson, recipient of the President's Honor Roll and the City of Kawartha Lakes Award for second year. Devin Turcher. Will Van Dongen Miles. Claire Warren. Dennis Warwick. Tyler Welsh. Alexi Woito. Kyla Corkill. Program? And those are the graduates of the Fish and Wildlife Technician Program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Forestry Technician Adaptive Practices Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Ben Walters. Ewan Douglas, recipient of the Dustin Kinzit Forestry Award. Jamie DeVries. Foxton Stephen. Ashlyn Doherty, also graduating from the Arboriculture program. And those are the graduates of the Forestry Technician Adaptive Practices program. I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Forestry Techniques program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Ben Walters. Nathaniel Hughes. Jenna McLennan, recipient of the President's Honor Roll. Rohit. Alexander Becker, recipient of the Diverso Energy Scholarship. And those are the graduates of the Forestry Techniques program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Resources Drilling Technician program. Noah Clark. Aaron Dysinger. Taylor Dobson. Avery Harrison. Benjamin Holcomb. Raphael Manasan. Alan McKechnie. Abigail Ruse. Krish Patel, recipient of the Ralph Snyder Memorial Award #2. Aswin Asok. Michael Poole. Siva Pradeep. Xavier Sauvé, also graduating from the Blasting Techniques program. Last name? Noel Tomichen. Jacob Van Heck. And those are the graduates of the Resources Drilling Technician program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Sustainable Agriculture program. Gurpreet Kaur. Jelen Maria. Simon Pariar. Deep Patel. Haripriya Srikumar. Janki Ben Rabari. Atulya Sabu. Atyut Shiroya. Alliston Simon. Gurjot Singh. Thank you. Hardeep Singh. Harvarinder Singh. Jasdeep Singh. Ashwin Srinivasaran. And those are the graduates of the Sustainable Agriculture program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Pre-Health Sciences Pathway to Advanced Diplomas and Degrees program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Aaron Kirk. Rebecca Linton LeBlanc. Alicia Sharp. And those are the graduates of the Pre-Health Sciences Pathway to Advanced Diplomas and Degrees program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Pre-Health Sciences Pathway to Certificates and Diplomas program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Susan Hindman. Usama Al-Khalid. Jamie Condon. Alexandria Dove. Grace Kingsley. Skylar Muir. Sarah Treen. Kaylee Walsh. And those are the graduates of the Pre-Health Sciences Pathway to Certificates and Diplomas program. Madam Interim President, I now have the honor of presenting the following additional graduates. Megan Ross, graduating from Fiber Arts. Jasdeep Kaur from the Pre-Health Sciences Pathways to Certificates and Diplomas. Pawanpreet Kaur, Early Childhood Education. Krunal Solanki, Sustainable Agriculture. Swetang Solanka, Sustainable Agriculture. Nikunj Kumar Patel, Sustainable Agriculture. Harsh Kumar, Sustainable Agriculture. Sukhmantesh Singh, Sustainable Agriculture. Sushmita Acharya, Sustainable Agriculture. Prakash Chaulogan, Sustainable Agriculture. And that concludes the graduates this evening.
I, Teresa Knott, Interim President of Sir Sanford Fleming College, declare this 2026 Convocation officially closed.
Thank you, Dr. Knott. Just a quick reminder for our graduates, please remember to return your gowns and pick up your credentials in the Morrow building just over here. And don't forget, the reception is going to be held right here at the PMC in the first floor lounge. Following the singing of O Canada, the stage party will exit first, followed by our faculty and then our graduates. Before we do, I think we have to give the graduates one more big round of applause. Congratulations once again. We're very proud of you and hope everyone else is just as proud of you as we are. Thank you to everyone here in person and for those watching online for being part of this special day. Now, if you could please rise, if you are able, for the singing of our national anthem performed by Hannah Close.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for